The GC favourite for the Tour of Oman, the back-to-back defending champ, brought down in a crash before a steep uphill finish. This is the Eastern Mountain Jabal Hut stage, about a 10-minute climb. It's got ramps in it, and then a few flatter, quicker sections. It's pretty much flat beforehand, and normally it's Puncher that wins this. David Gaudu won this last year, dancing away from Adam Yates and VPP. But there has been a 70 kilo plus winner before, Matteo Jorgensen in 2023. So it doesn't just have to be the lightweight punchers. In the breakaway battle, more interesting than normal in the Gulf races, actually. Normally the break fight, it's not like a tricky Tour de France stage where there's a raid and people get in the breakaway in a big break. But you see, Pablito Torres has slipped into a move of about 20 riders, and they're looking to see, okay, who can climb in here? UAE just think that group's too big. We're just going to close it down and control it. Then the break starts attacking itself. Then they're figuring out who's actually in the break. Again, it's not like a Grand Tour where you very quickly know, okay, Jai Hindley's in the break. He can climb. We're not going to let this go. Adam Yates is now on the radio. UAE have stopped controlling. Maybe they've figured out, hold on, Pablito Torres is the smallest guy in here. It's actually a good situation for us. They start riding in the break, Torres and Rui Oliveira, so he's got a tug buddy in the breakaway, although Alex Baudin is also in there. He can climb. He was good in the Dauphiné in breaks last year, but then UAE start chasing again, maybe having seen that pink EF jersey. Plowright in the break, they start attacking each other again. Yaman Vestroffa's in the break, of course, once again. Visma called back Aldo Tailleur, and he's going to start helping Soudal Quickstep chase along with UAE, because Quickstep have Valentin Paris-Pantra, who's the second favourite on GC, who won on Green Mountain last year. Eventually, the right break goes, which is, a bunch of rouleurs looking for a day out, chopping off in the breakaway. Although, shout out Plowright, I'll say it for you. Anielkowski gets in the breakaway, the Cofidis rider, and all the other guys are looking at him because he didn't pull. Whilst they're not really trying to win the stage, except maybe Baudin. There's like 4 teams, including Jaco, controlling behind, and they kept looking at Anielkowski like, why aren't you pulling? Although Pacher was maybe sick or something because he was getting dropped on the flat out of the breakaway. The gap was now a minute with 10Ks to go. It was shortening. X want to win with Chota, who they signed from Arkea, good climber. Visma got Lemon. UAE have got Jates. And, of course, Mara Schmidt is in maybe the best form of anybody in cycling right now on Jaco Alula, so they'd have to be confident. The problem is, for half those riders I just mentioned, there's this roundabout, and the UAE and Kaha guys split left late. They go left late. Doesn't really matter. That happens all the time. And it doesn't look like that savage a roundabout. But then I am just picking out jerseys from the overhead grainy shot. I'm not trying to say someone did something wrong. But the inside rider's going quicker. I don't think they pedal strike because how could you pedal strike? It's not that acute a corner. And there's just a massive domino effect when they go down. Bart Lemon goes down. He's out of the stage. Yates is caught up in it. We don't know where he is. X starts sending it in front. EF bring back their man. Movistar bring back, they got Pescador and Nairo Quintana. They come back. Schmidt comes back. He was actually always there in the front group. So normally not a man brilliant in positioning, but Schmidt was on the right side of this one today. And 2Ks to go. The break's about to get wrapped up. It's on 20 seconds. I'm trying to figure out where Yates is. This might be him. Might be a Total Energy rider. I think it's Yates. But anyway, Valentin Paris-Pantra, he has a mechanical then. So we've got half the stage favourites, half the GC favourites being caught up in a crash or having a mechanical. I think it might have been related to the crash. Then is it Chris Harper on Q365, Pinarello Pro Cycling. He starts to launch it. And this definitely is Adam Yates. And that's why if you look through the results, you'll be wondering why he got dropped and put on 20 seconds today. He had to do probably pulling before the climb and then the whole climb himself. Maybe they should have dropped Oliveira back a bit earlier from the breakaway. Astana did get Scaroni on the right side of it, but not Fortunato. And then Nairo Quintana. That's a name I haven't heard or said in the front of the race for a long time. He launches it. Unfortunately for him, Mauro Schmidt had a man on a mission helping him today, Paul Double. You see Rui Oliveira pouring water over Yates. I think Quintana goes again. It's not like me to get the footage out of order, so I'm pretty sure Quintana then attacks again on the flatter section. Double lets him go or just rides a steadier pace. Yes, that is correct. I wasn't wrong for once in my life. And so you see, there is a draft benefit here. Like on the flatter sections, you are saving a lot where Double's pulling for Schmidt right now, but Movistar got Pescador waiting in the wings. It's a good situation for Movistar. It kicks up with the K to go, gets progressively steeper, and again, Paul Double riding a steady pace. And on these steep sections, that's what someone like Schmidt wants. He's a lot bigger than Scaroni, than these diminutive climbers with him in the group, and he wants probably a steady pace. It's flat the last 100 meters, bring him to a kick, and no one's going to come past him. That's the plan for Jayco. Double does a magnificent job. Seb Berwick having one of his best performances recently, moving up the Caja Rural, Australian rider, my boy from Brisbane. Can he run top 3 on GC with this performance? He even looks like he was about to attack. Schmidt accelerates in the saddle. He's got Scaroni in the wheel. Chotta coming back. Then there's Pescador for Movistar. Bonnet for Total Energy. He's been quite good so far. And then Schmidt launches around the corner. 200 or so to go. Very, very impressive to win like this on Jabal Hat. He was good in Cadell's. He was obviously excellent in Muscat Classic. And Scaroni has no chance against Mauro Schmidt. Chotta and Berwick being put on 3 seconds. And Yates losing 22 seconds because of the work he had to do before. Is that too much for Yates to take back on GC on Green Mountain? I don't think so, actually. If he's in his best shape, that's no problem. That's light work for him because the other good climbers like Valentin Paripantra and Koos, they're out of it. They're either lost time or they're out of the race completely.
It was a long last kilometer. I expected the climb to be a bit less hard. We expected like quite a big group going into the last kilometer, but yeah, with the crash everything was a bit different. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with the shape.
So this race isn't over on GC. Another fantastic win for Jayco, and Schmidt is very impressive, as I said. I'll see you with the sprint stage 4 tomorrow. Until then, ciao, ciao.